On the final day of the 2013 USA Hockey Junior Evaluation Camp in Lake Placid, New York, teams Finland and Sweden took to the ice early in the morning for a pregame practice. The U.S. and Canadian teams did not practice on this day since they were slated to have an early afternoon game. The All-Habs team caught up with some of the coaches after the day's games were over to hear their reactions to the camp week.
But the difference was specialty teams. They took some penalties. They got the first 4 goals, obviously 3 were power play goals, and 1 was a short-handed one. I thought we hit a wall here today a little bit with it, and obviously some players' play wasn't at the level that you wished it would have been. But again, it's good too because you get to see some things, and and we took a lot of penalties here, and it's something that we obviously have to be different at come Christmas time. I think all 3 goalies are very good goalies. Let's get into some evaluation with these guys now from the start of the year, and I think it's a great format for us. I really do. I think the change was great. It's good to do what we did. It's you get a better feel and a better read of guys. From my perspective, you're right with the group all the time. You're coaching the group. You get a better feel on the bench where guys are at, who might fit better with who. And the great thing about this whole format is that you get to deal with bringing them all together as one. Not having 2 separate teams and playing against each other. You're playing as one group against opposition you're going to be playing at come Christmas time. And yet you can look at today and say, well, geez, you lose a hockey game 5-1, but it's still been a good week, and it was good to go through this. And like I said, I knew today would be the toughest day of all.
It's been a good week. It's in the evaluation camp, and the most important thing we did this week is to get better reads on our players in different situations. So, it's always nice to win, but that wasn't the most important thing. It was just to continue the evaluation process. You're playing against an outstanding team, and I've always said you can evaluate the players in the bigger games. You find out more about your players. Whether it's shot blocking or the guys that sacrifice that they made to try to win, they stayed within themselves. I think they played a pretty good, smart, patient game. But we have some guys now that we think that will eat a puck when they have to eat a puck, good proper position, and one thing kind of learning being through this week is you better have a 6 and 6. A couple lines that can be in the power play, but you better have some guys that can kill penalties too. For me, and I think our whole staff, we feel good about what we've been able to accomplish this week. And it's going to be how they play this fall, whether we look to add new guys into the mix that didn't attend camp. Like all the guys, he had some, good parts of his game. It's the guys that he's got to get better at. The big thing is with this group is finding the team. You can't play the top 6. You got to really kill.
So it was a big win, of course, because the last games against the US and Canada, we were so near, but we didn't have the courage to take the win, so we needed this one. If you think about the history, it was the first time ever Finland won 2 games